Hey guys, Sparky here. And that sounded like a lot less creepy in my head. What's going on, you guys? Sparky here. Before I even say anything, let me just preface and say this. Thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers. It's still so surreal even to this day. Like, my mind still didn't even process 10k, 20k, or even like 5k because it all happened so fast. So it's like, to be here, I really sometimes I just kind of think like, damn, one day I'm gonna wake up from a dream and I'm gonna have nothing. But all seriousness, thank you guys so much. I love you all. This and you guys truly mean the world to me. And once again, let's keep going. I legitimately couldn't ask for a better group of supporters, man. Like, there's a bunch of people out there that make videos, similar to mine, and just videos in general. But I don't know, man, like, I really like our community. I feel like we have something really positive going on. I feel like we just hit different, man. Like, I don't know. I gotta come up with a name for y'all, but I don't like to force things because oftentimes when you do that, it ends up sounding cringe. But it is what it is. So, purpose of today's video. We're gonna do a Q&A because as much as I make videos and entertain you guys and give you guys advice, I feel like you guys don't really know me. So, why not give you guys the opportunity to do that with the classic generic YouTuber Q&A at a certain milestone? And all while I have this chilled Nintendo music in the background, because, a lot of you guys say that I have a relaxing, nice voice. So I thought, why not utilize that instead of screaming at you guys for like a 10-minute video. And yeah, we just got some Fall Guys in the background. Don't have any gameplay footage recorded for the games that I actually play, so I just grabbed this, tried to ask my friends for gameplay footage. Didn't really have it. But yeah, this is not mine. Hopefully I don't get like, copyrighted or anything. Yeah, I don't even really like Fall Guys. But yeah, first question. The first question, which a majority of you guys actually asked, is, am I gay or do I like men? Things along that line. And firstly, let me just say, damn, like, is there something about me that gave off the vibe that I was gay? I mean, shit, if so, that's definitely something to think about. And not really, I don't really care. But, no, I'm not gay. I'm not interested in men. And I'ma just pretty much leave it at that. The second question is, do you have rizz? I mean, come on, my man. Like, did you not watch my second to last, or was it third to last at this point? Did you not watch my rizz video? Like, come on, bro. I'm literally Autovon rizz mark. I told y'all, and I was not lying. No, but in all honesty, I think my rizz is okay. Like, I could do a little something when I'm not stuttering over my words because I'm embarrassed or fucking, shy and shit. I could definitely make something work. I'm definitely getting better at it. Not that I was ever that bad, but like, I never really tried. Like, when I was younger, I never really gave a shit about girls for real. Like, I would literally just watch cartoons, movies, and play games and come home. Like, I was not concerned with, oh, she likes me or I like her. Like, yeah, I had crushes and shit, but like, my goal was really just to make them laugh more so than anything. I didn't really care about like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? Cause you're in elementary school, bro. Like, what the fuck you gonna do with a girl? Granted, some of my friends had girlfriends in elementary school, and to this day, I still feel like, damn, like, that's kind of crazy, but to each his own. But to answer your question, yeah, I think I got rizz. Like, who doesn't want to think that they have rizz? I fucking said rizz too many times. I'm low-key making myself cringe. Yeah, next question. And this one is, what inspired you to make videos? What inspired you to start this channel? Yada, 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 things along those lines, because a bunch of you asked the same question damn near. And I don't want to go into too much detail. I'd rather do that on stream, which, yes, I do plan on streaming very freaking soon. I just got to get some last few things together and we should be good. So, by the way, follow me on Twitch at SparkyTrifecta if you haven't already. But long story short, right, around the end of last year to like, the last quarter of last year, I decided to give streaming a chance just because, like, why not? I was modeling a little bit. Yes, I was modeling, and that wasn't necessarily going the best. So I was like, all right, cool. And mind you, I've been wanting to be a streamer, but I won't lie, when certain things in your life aren't going that great, you're often inspired to try new things more so than you would have than if that thing wasn't going that well, if you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, I started streaming and it was fucking ass. And not because I don't feel like I'm a good streamer or anything, but it was just awkward, man. Like, I was streaming to literally no people but my friends that I fucking damn near pegged to be in there. So it was kind of just like, nigga, like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, I'm sitting here playing a game. And granted, I already talk to myself when I play games, but it's just like, it was weird because it's just like, all right, I got like 3 people that I know in real life just watching me. And that's when I realized, like, yo, bro, if you're gonna be doing anything, and this doesn't just go for streaming, right? You have to have an audience from somewhere else or garnered from something so that people are interested in what the fuck you got going on. As soon as I realized that, I was like, all right, cool. I haven't fully dedicated myself to YouTube because I did have channels in the past, which we will go into detail about a little bit more later. And a huge part of it really was just to see if I could make a video, because prior to my first video, guys, believe it or not, I've never edited a video before. I've never made an actual real video where I had like cuts and actually put effort into this shit before. That was literally my first time making a video. And I knew I didn't really want to do anything on camera because, I didn't necessarily have a particular niche or goal. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just see if I could make a video at all. What am I gonna make a video about? I don't know. I'm random as hell. I come up with things on the fly. I was like, fuck it, bad tattoos. Made that. Didn't do that great, which I didn't really care, I was just happy that I could do it, I'm glad to know that, all right, now I can say that I can at least somewhat edit a video. I know there's gonna be like some good ass editors watching this like, the fuck you mean you can edit a video? You just do basic shit. I know, but it's like, bro, I never edited before and I was able to come up with something. So it was like, all right, I was pretty happy for myself. Then for my second video, I was like, all right, what are we gonna do now? Favorite food, Chick-fil-A. Boom. Made a video about fucking Chick-fil-A. And literally that shit started low-key blowing up. And not like blowing up to the standard of what blowing up would be for me now. Like, every time I refreshed, I got like a new 50 to 100 viewers. And it was just like, damn, like, this is what it fucking took. I was really out here struggling, and talking about fast food is what's getting me some level of success, and it was pretty surreal. But yeah, in all honesty, the main reason I started YouTube, actually taking action towards it, because once again, I always wanted to do YouTube and knew I wanted to do it at some point, was because I was doing other shit and I realized, like, you're gonna have to develop some sort of audience full of people that, care about you and want to see what you have to do if you're gonna really be successful in anything that you want to do in life. And here we are. So yeah, that's really what got me to start this specific channel. And yeah, hope I answered your question. Are you light-skinned or dark-skinned? In all honesty, I'd say neither. And I don't know, it's kind of a touchy subject because I have friends that are the same complexion of Ice Spice that call themselves dark-skinned, and I have friends the same complexion as Michael Jordan that say like, no, I'm brown-skinned. And it's honestly just some bullshit. But if you want my honest opinion on what I think I am, I would say brown-skinned. I'm somewhere like in the middle. I'm not dark-skinned. I'm not really light-skinned. So yeah, brown-skinned, I guess. Next question. I am in high school. Any tips? Sure. Now, it would be easy to just refer to my how to not peak in high school video, but I want you guys to understand something about that video. All of that shit is subjective, right? A part of that is based off of an idea that most people shouldn't, nor do a lot of people actually have, about like, okay, I can't peak in high school, because to an extent, having the mindset of, nah, this can't be the best part of my life does put a lot of pressure on people to be like, oh, I have to do something big. I have to do this. In reality, bro, like, do what the hell you want. Like, not everyone is supposed to do some crazy shit Not everyone has to have $1,000,000. Not everyone has to have the baddest bitch on the block. And that's 100% okay. That video was just strictly on my perspective, which in a lot of ways, people could make the argument is flawed, right? I'm not running away from that idea. And yeah, but my honest opinion, right? If I'd have to give you an overall message for what you should be doing while you're in high school, is align what you want out of life with the things that you do, the things that you say, and the person that you are, right? Don't tell me that you want to be an astrophysician or whatever the fuck. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But don't tell me that you want to be like a doctor or some shit and then you're getting shitty grades. You know, it doesn't really coincide with what you want out of life. You know, if you want to be known as that stand-up dude, have the mannerisms and the actions of a stand-up dude. If you want to be known as like the smart guy, the dumb guy, the athlete, the untouchable, beautiful girl that has manners, you know, treat yourself in that way. I feel like the problem, well, not the problem, but one of the problems with our generation is we feel like if we say some shit enough, it automatically becomes the truth. Granted, you know, I don't know. I feel like people misunderstand spirituality and manifestation, but words without action are literally just that. Words. I don't care how many times you tell me you're the smartest nigga in the class, bro. Reflect that you're the smartest person in the class with your actions. You shouldn't even necessarily have to give yourself a title for real, bro. Let people decide that shit for you. And granted, not saying like let people tell you who you are, but you feel me? What's understood don't really gotta be explained, you know, like, you know what I mean? Just make sure that your actions align with the type of person that you want to be. That's my overall broad advice about high school. Like, I don't really want to go into too much detail. I'm not even a dude that necessarily got good grades and shit myself, nor did I take a very traditional path. But if there's one thing I tell you about how to move in high school, definitely that would be it. Other than that, though, the advice in the How Not to Peak in High School video, I definitely still stand on. It's mainly just kind of like the idea, you know, don't get too caught up with not peaking in high school, because honestly, bro, who gives a shit? The next question is, how big is it? You guys got to get it together, man. Ask your girl, DBZ or Naruto? Now, I'm not gonna lie, DBZ and Naruto has been a debate for many years, and for good reason. You know, they're both classic animes in their respective way. Both have had their strong points and both have definitely had their weak points. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely a little biased, but I'm gonna have to say DBZ. And honestly, you could make an argument for either one. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and debate a dude all day of like, oh, Dragon Ball Z is definitively better, because I get why people would say either one is better. But one advantage that I definitely have to give Dragon Ball Z is that unless your favorite anime is like Astro Boy or Speed Racer, Dragon Ball Z most likely walked so your favorite anime can run. And yes, One Piece fans, I'm looking at you. What mic do you use? For the mic, just a standard Blue Yeti. Got it back in 2017. Sometimes my audio is shit, but I found my settings that work for me, and I'm gonna stick to them because they work for me. What are your favorite Pokemon? This is actually an interesting one. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go Wobbuffet because I used to find him funny as a kid. Snorlax because I also kind of used to find him funny as a kid and I think he looks cool. And Lucario because he is quite literally fucking Goku. What do you enjoy outside of YouTube? And have you ever donated blood? Very peculiar set of questions to put in the same comment, but I don't recall donating blood before. And outside of YouTube, I enjoy a bunch of things, man, like music, anime, movies, films, games, fashion, clothes. Yeah, I know it's crazy because it's like a lot of you guys probably view me as like a geek and I'm into clothes, but yeah, it's actually just a few of the things that I'm into. As I do more stuff, you guys are gonna kind of get to know that. A lot of you guys actually knew that I was into games and anime because well, for one, I use gaming music a lot in my videos, and come on, bro, like I literally make anime references damn near every video, like, so yeah, those are the things that I'm into outside of this. What is your nationality? All right, so I'm from America. ethnically, I'm black, African American, if you will. But my parents are from St. Lucia and Trinidad, so yeah, they're from the Caribbean. Yeah. Yeah. Next question. Dumb one, but what's your lineage? The specific African country your elders hail from. You know, it's funny that you say that that's a dumb question, because that's probably one of the most in-depth questions that I've gotten in this comment section so far. But to answer that, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I low-key got to do one of those DNA test things where you spit in that jar and send it over, and they tell you, like, all the makings and stuff. Because I heard a lot of things, bro. Like, apparently I got some Asian back there. I got some French. Definitely, obviously, African, because, you know, yeah. But yeah, like I'm actually really interested in doing that, but them shits are kind of expensive, so you know, like this video. Yeah, next question. Do you have any funny stories? Quite a few. You know, if you want to hear more, you should probably follow me on Twitch at SparkyTrifecta. Yes, once again, gonna push that Twitch. You already know it. Do you like bagels? They're alright, I mean, I like them. Why not? What is your best video in your opinion? Alright, this is actually a pretty good one. As far as the best, I don't know, because I feel like every video is really good for its own designated reason. Like, funny enough, one of the videos that I actually had the most fun doing, which was the shit about the childhood food and stuff, which, you know, if you guys didn't watch it, you know, I think you should definitely watch it. Like, I actually had the most fun, maybe not the most fun, but I had a lot of fun doing that video, and I feel like it's a very underrated video. You know, it didn't really get as much views because it's not a topic that people wanted to see, which is fine, of course, but I really enjoyed that one. But as far as what's the best, I don't know. I feel like everything is good for its own designated reason. Like, some videos are funnier, some videos just kind of got more gems there. But what I can tell you was the video that I had absolutely the most fun making was the Chick-fil-A is top tier fast food video, because it was so random and it came from nowhere. There was just no guidance, there was no rules, there was no order to how I do things, no structure, so I literally just winged that bitch. And yeah, to an extent, I'm not gonna lie, that video is kind of an ass video compared to what I've been doing now. Like, I take random ass pauses after like every fucking sentence, and honestly, if I were to make that video now, it'd probably be like 13-14 minutes instead of like a 20-minute video. But that's probably my favorite one. That was probably the one that I could genuinely say I had the most fun making. My least favorite one, probably between the female rappers video and why teachers are the problem at school. Female rapper one, I don't know, because it's literally so far. Could I even say? Nah, it's not really the most popular one on this channel anymore, but it's the second most popular video on this channel. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly why it's my least favorite. It's not even that I don't even stand on a lot of the things that I said in that video anymore. It's really, I don't know. I like to rewatch my videos a lot for fun, and that just isn't usually the one that I end up rewatching for fun. Like, I don't know. It's alright. It's an alright video. Like, the why teachers are the problem at school one, I don't really like it that much, because granted, I do think it was a decently funny video, but as far as the combination of being funny and also dropping things that I feel like people would need to hear, it just didn't really have the best ratio for that. Like, it was just a mid video to me. Granted, once again, a lot of people love that video too, and oftentimes as an artist, you realize that a lot of your least favorite work ends up being people's favorite, and vice versa. So shit, yeah, that's real, I guess. What's the best joke you got? I've got nothing right now, but you know, if you want to potentially hear me tell some jokes, you can go ahead and do that at Twitch TV/SparkyTrifecta. Once again, with the trifecta 3 times. We're gonna promote that Twitch, baby. Let's go. Let's get it up there, man. Let's do it. What is the hardest part about doing YouTube, and what advice would you give someone trying to start up? Hardest part, at least for me, is like, I overthink a lot. Like, I'll either get done with a video and have absolutely no idea what I want to do, and take a week to plan that, because honestly, I don't really like to rush things. I'd rather just let it come to me, which is why it takes so fucking long to put out videos and why I'm not consistent, because it's hard for me to be 100% sure what exactly I want to do and how I want to do it. So yeah, it's either I have absolutely no idea what I want to do, or I have so many ideas to where I don't know what to pick, and like I try to think like, damn, like would people like this and this and that. So yeah, just getting overwhelmed a little bit. Like, content creation isn't really a one-dimensional thing, nor is it necessarily easy. There's a bunch of things that you could always be doing to try to get better, and similar to other forms of entertainment, the content is probably 30 to 40% of everything else. You got to think about the future constantly. You got to think about what you're going to do next, how to market yourself, and just a lot of things. You know, it's similar to other forms of entertainment in the sense of you kind of have to be good at a bunch of things, and it has to mesh together in a way that works. Like, for example, like stand-up comedy or like fashion and stuff like that. You could be the funniest, smartest, flyest nigga on the block, but if no one knows that you have any of those attributes, then you're just not gonna go anywhere. You have to be able to market yourself, you have to be able to put yourself out there, and you have to be able to properly articulate your value to other people. And then there's the opposite side of that, to where you're great at marketing, you're amazing at just every aspect of putting yourself out there. Some people even have that natural ability to where they can just network like that, but the shit that they do fucking sucks. So you you kind of gotta find a balance with that. And I'm currently trying to focus a little bit more on the marketing side, because all I'm really doing right now is YouTube, and we're gonna fix that. As far as advice for another content creator though, for one, just start. Like, me making a YouTube channel, like, one of the biggest lessons I learned was that sometimes you just gotta fucking start. You gotta say, fuck all that other shit, that unsure shit, that, oh, this has to be this exact way, or I can't start, I need this specific camera, this mic, this, that, and just start. Deal with what you have and start, man. Because what a lot of people won't tell you is that starting is actually the easy part. And yet, it's the part that so many people struggle on. Like, you're gonna have to deal with a bunch of other problems that go worse than just starting. So, don't be your own enemy in that sense, Just start. Just figure it out, start, get something out, so you can get a basis for what the shit feels like. You can find some sort of consistency there. Then once you do that, you have your niche, you understand how you do things, you're getting a little bit more in the groove. Just figure out what makes your content good. Because unfortunately, people aren't just gonna watch you just because you're you actually have to bring them some sort of value, right? Whether you're funny, whether you give good advice, whether you have a nice, sexy, deep voice that just leaves all your viewers in a trance. Or maybe you're me and you have all three. yeah, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely just make sure the shit is good, man. Because once again, yeah, people aren't gonna just fuck with you just because the shit actually has to be good. You have to bring value. Just make good shit. Make sure you start. Make sure the shit is good. Understand certain things about yourself. Understand your ups, your downs. Understand the things that you could potentially add to your content to bring value to other people, and really you'll do good. Eventually some shit's gonna pick up. Like, a lot of people would really think like, oh, no one's gonna want to watch me, like I'm not interesting, but bro, you would be surprised. There is a Lady Gaga sociology degree in college. Like, people are taking that. There's something out there for everybody, so don't get discouraged thinking that you're not interesting. Everyone has something that they can provide, especially on the internet. So just start, make sure it's good, and yeah, you'll do fine, trust me. What projects do you plan on doing if you have the time and money? Can't speak on that too much, man. You're gonna have to see it when it comes, man. I don't like to speak on things before I even get it started yet, so just stay tuned for that, man. Just stay tuned for that. Who are your main inspirations on YouTube? If not in the same vein, who do you consider to be a role model on YouTube? Yada, yada, yada. Celebrities, yeah. I don't really know about role model. I don't really like to throw that phrase out there too loosely, but some YouTubers that I definitely fucked with a lot that inspired me to do content, I'll shout them out right here. Super Mario Logan. I know it's a weird one. If you guys know, you know. Grew up watching him a lot. Wanted to be a YouTuber because of him for a long ass time. A bunch of the members of AMP, Your Rage, the whole WL community for a fact. Even like game reviewers like JonTron Pro, Jared, Angry Video Game Nerd, the Black Hokage, who I actually got the idea to name my channel SparkysThots from him because he had a podcast called Hokage Thoughts, and I was like, all right, thoughts, you know, I'm talking about the shit that I think. I was like, fuck it. It was a very impulsive decision, but if he ever does happen to see this, thank you so much, man. Definitely one of my inspirations in this content creator shit. On the 2K side of things, my son OG Almighty, cannot give that man enough credit. Like, I'd literally just DM him when I was like a fucking nobody, just to talk about life, talk about the game, all that, bro. And he's cool, very genuine dude. Showed a lot of love. Mess with him heavy. And there's a lot of people that I miss, man. Like, I grew up watching a lot of fucking YouTube. Like, you guys aren't gonna be mad that I missed like 50 people, right? Yeah. You get the point. But those are some of the content creators that inspired me. What are your plans for YouTube? You're blowing up pretty fast and make some quality vids. Do you think it could be a career for a while maybe, or are you just gonna ride the wave and disappear? I fucking love this question, I'm not gonna lie. The best way I could put this is direct plans. I don't know, man, because like, once again, I'm into a lot of shit. I'm not one-dimensional in any means or any sense of the word. Like, I can literally take a completely different direction, but the thing is, I have too many fucking directions that I could go towards. And you could see it in my videos now, bro. Like, I went from a video about bad tattoos to talking about Apple as a company, to talking about Chick-fil-A, to talking about high school. Like, it's so broad. So I can't really give you a direct answer, like step-by-step plan of like, all right, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. And even if I honestly could, I probably still wouldn't, because, you know, gotta keep that a surprise. But there's literally so many routes I can take. I guess the only potential fear that I would have is I don't really want people watching me for one particular thing, so then when I try to move on, it's gonna be like, oh, people don't really want to fuck with it anymore. But I mean, honestly, if that is the case, so be it. But you know what I'm saying? Whoever's here for the ride is here for the ride. But to answer your question, no, I don't plan on falling off at all anytime soon. I'm here to stay. I have so much more to offer to you guys. So much more coming, even outside of this YouTube shit. And yeah, the goal is definitely to do content creation full time. It's just how I'm coming. The best thing I could really do to sum that up though is just tell you guys, stay tuned, man, stay tuned. And let me know what you guys want to see too. Like, I don't feel like I get a lot of comments of people saying like, oh, you know, Sparky, I'd want to see this. Well, let me scratch that. I do, but like they're a lot of, it's a lot of bullshit, bro. It's just comments telling me to make more school videos, which honestly I'm kind of past. Like, don't get me wrong, if I could do it because I have more shit to talk about and, you know, it's something I feel like is worth doing, sure, I'll do it. But there's only so much I could say about school, man. Like, I feel like the How Not to Peak in High School was like a good knife in that era of school videos, at least for me. So yeah, man, hope I answered your question. Definitely plan on being here to stay. And for the last question, face reveal. What do I look like? Sparky, I want to see what you look like. When are you gonna do IRL content? As far as like face cam content, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna take me a little while before I feel like I want to do that. You know what? I'll do this. I'll start streaming with a face cam at 100,000 subscribers. Mark this. This is me saying this right now. If I hit 100,000 subscribers, someone dig this up, put it there. I will do a face cam stream if I hit 100,000 subscribers. But as far as you guys seeing how I look, I actually don't have an issue with that. Like, at first I was kind of debating over it because it was like, you know, I don't know, mystery factor and all that shit. But like, man, realistically, if y'all know what I look like, who gives a shit? there's a lot of opportunities that are gonna come with people knowing how I look like. Like, I want to do a lot of IRL events. I want to go out. I want to network with people. I want to link y'all. You know, I want to meet people. I want people to know what I fucking look like at some point. So, as a reward for you guys getting me 50K and sitting through this 30+ minute video, I'll drop a picture of what I look like. And here it is. Yeah, that's me. I know you were probably expecting a 200+ pound fat black dude, but nope. I am 135 pounds soaking wet, and I'm like 6'2". So yeah, you know, that's me. I know what you guys are also thinking. Damn, Spark, you look just like your profile picture on YouTube. And yeah, that was kind of the joke. Like, when I first started, I really needed a profile picture. I didn't know what to use. It was like a picture of Elmo wearing some like fucking sneakers and shit that my friend took. And I was like, yeah, I need a new picture. But people used to make fun of me saying that the Black Wojak meme with the dreads, which is, you know, you guys know is my profile picture now, looked like me. So I was like, yeah, you know, fuck it, I'll run with it for now. I don't plan on leaving it like that forever though, because unfortunately I do not own it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the Q&A. Oh, and if you guys want to see more pictures of me, by the way, I'll finally drop my Instagram. Yes, I know, finally. You guys have been asking for it for so long, but yep. Now's the time, man. You guys can have it. Go ahead. Have fun with that. Follow me, all that shit. Send me a message saying, hey. I'll try my best to respond. Yeah. And yeah, thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers. I genuinely love, appreciate, and care about all of you guys. I seriously couldn't be more thankful for all the love that you guys have shown me over these past few months that I've been on YouTube. Don't forget to follow my social medias. I'm going to be updating you guys on when I start streaming and pretty much when I do everything. I'm going to start being a little bit more active there. So it's 50K, man. It's grind time. Like, we gotta get ourselves out there. It's now or fucking never, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing things. Love you guys. And Sparky out.
Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling loud, she no skateboard P. Bling loud, she no skateboard P. Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling loud, she no skateboard P. Bling loud, she no skateboard P.
Made in Tokyo, damn, just like most my clothes, damn. Chain on skateboard P, skateboard PV, my OG. Whole city waiting on me. Fuck boy hate on me like it's they only J.O.B. You owe respect, yeah, pay your fee. I changed the game up like the last level. Got beat as B.I.G. And I did the Jesus pieces. I did the power 3 pieces. I'm your niggas OG, yeah. I'm at a level you can't see, yeah. Mind Jacob, yo shit.